Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
From the 46th Annual Corvette Chevy Expo at the Galveston Island Convention Center in Texas, USA, it's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, the publisher of Vette Views magazine and promoter of this weekend's expo, Bill Wolfe, is going to join us.
Fantastic.
Also, Jeff has this week's racing calendar. Now, I know that they're doing it somewhere other than here because it's been raining for the past 24 hours. At any rate, Jeff's going to have that. Mr. Mars has an in-depth review of the Ram 1500. Looking for a pickup truck? He's got a nice one to tell you about. And today's In Wheel Time show is sponsored by Houston Mecum Auction, April 4th through the 6th at NRG Center. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong, and let's not forget our master of the switches and the control buttons, Mr. David Ainsley.
All right.
You know, I feel a little uncomfortable with you being behind me. It's just a little, you know.
If you see some bunny ears like this.
Bunny ears. Well, there's probably going to be a lot of those
Well, Easter's
today.
coming.
It is.
It's right around the corner.
Right around the corner. So those aren't the bunny ears that I was thinking about. I was thinking about the things with the strap over the head, you know.
I've got those.
Yeah, I bet you did.
And the little bunny tail, the little poofy bunny tail. There you go.
So let me tell you just a little bit about the Corvette Chevy Expo. This is the 46th edition. And I was telling Jeff on the way here, this is the same Corvette Expo. Well, not the same.
It's a good story. Listen to this.
The same Corvette Chevy Expo that I first got the bug of joining clubs and showing the car and all that stuff 46 years ago at the Albert Thomas Convention Center in downtown Houston. It was our only convention center at the time. And so there was a fellow there, and I think that he was the one that started this. His name was Don Cooper. And I had no clue what I was doing. Not that I do today, but a little bit more schooled.
Your first taste of it, yeah.
Yeah. And so I had the 77 Corvette, and I think that this was 78. Does that make sense? I don't know what it was. But anyway, it was early on, and I had a navy blue 77 Corvette L82 with a 4-speed. And like I said, I knew no one there. And I saw a little bitty ad in the Houston Chronicle that said Corvette Expo. Hey, I've got a Corvette. So I did some digging. Of course, back then, it was everything. There was no internet. So we did everything by mail. So you just have to send in a picture or two of the car because they didn't want junk in the show.
Yeah.
And so I sent it in, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know whether I'm going to get in or not. How would I know? And then, I don't know, 3 weeks later, I get a thing back in the mail says, you're registered, and all's good.
Was there any cost to register at the time?
Yeah, I don't know what it was,
$25
or something. And Bill Insurance Sites were there, longtime friends. That's where I met them,
right,
as a matter of fact. Craig Bierman had a big display there. I really didn't know him.
Craig always has a display somewhere.
But this one was his custom retro, whatever it was.
Yeah,
I don't
something
remember.
there.
A 60s Corvette that was pearl white.
Had the big blower on it. Is that the one that almost ran somebody over or something?
No. This is
a
long time ago.
Okay.
No. And he had it on, guess what? A turntable.
Oh.
So you go up the escalator, because this was on the second floor. You go up the escalator, and once you get up to the top, at the end of the escalator, there's his car, right as you get off the escalator. Would you expect anything less?
Prime real estate.
Prime real estate.
For him. Yeah, absolutely.
So that was my first experience. And to continue that story, I have to tell you that I closed the doors, rolled up the window, closed the hood, and locked everything up and walked away. And then at the end of the show, somebody said, "Why'd you do that? You could have won a trophy." Really? I didn't know how to show a car. Had no clue. But many years later.
But knowing you, everything was detailed under the hood.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The carpet was immaculate with the little lines on it. And all
that. Yeah, I had it all cleaned up. It was looking good. Had some rock chips in the paint, but hey.
It's a driver.
Yeah, it was a driver. Drove it every day. But at any rate, so that's my story about the first Corvette Expo. Now it's become the Corvette Chevy Expo. And we are at the Galveston Island Convention Center at the San Luis Resort. And if you want to come down here today, this would be it's a rainy day outside.
Well, weather's clearing. The weather is clearing because when we came down, we were chasing that cloud on the way down to the island.
But
you caught it.
Yeah, we caught the back end of it. But at any rate, it's a great day for a car show. You ain't got anything else.
It's indoors.
It's indoors.
Absolutely.
Yep. And I found out this morning, talking to the girl there at the back door. She says, "Oh yeah, well there's the upstairs too." I said, "The upstairs." She said, "Oh yeah, we got a lot of vendors up there." Well, who was to know? I don't know.
And it's spring break. People can come down. There's a nominal fee to get in. And even if you do the show, you can walk the island, walk the Strand, go get some seafood, whatever the case. Yeah, enjoy it. What?
Kelp.
Get some kelp or some kale. Yeah.
Kale is more like lettuce, isn't it?
Get a kale smoothie. I'm in.
Yeah.
Classic Camaros, iconic Stingrays, an unparalleled display of Chevrolet models.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
And there's a really nice, beautiful, better than it came off the showroom floor Chevrolet pickup truck right there.
Yeah.
It's a 60s model, I assume. It's what it looks like anyway, early 60s.
Mid 60s.
Going for the wagon. The wagon is
5.
all over me.
It didn't speak to me.
It didn't?
No, it didn't.
That 72 back there?
Yeah.
I'd change some things up, but just the version of the wagon, it would need a Jeff touch to it.
454. In other words, it's got a 10,000 cubic inch engine in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's carbureted.
If it had been a 350, I'd say we could get all of our stuff in the back of it. Get John to put a wrap on it.
No, I'm thinking LS, tub it out, and stay away from it.
Well, for $42,000, which he's asking
45,
for.
yeah, 45.
$45,000. Well, I bet he'd take 42 cash. Mars, open up your wallet, go down there, and make that the new in-wheel time machine.
I barely bought 4 waters a while ago.
Well, thank you for the water.
Thank you for the water.
Appreciate it.
It's some really good water.
It's
spa
there's
going to be a Best of Show Award, People's Choice Award, and, of course, the President's Award. I'm not sure what president, but somebody.
Well, the president probably makes a decision on which one he likes.
I guess. Large array of Chevrolet-related products, car parts, unique finds, and crafts as well. So if the ladies aren't into the cars and you got a husband, you let the husband do the car thing, and you can go off and look at the crafts.
Or go husband shopping, whatever the case. Now,
could be.
next door to us over here, there's a couple of Cadillac Lyrics right next door to us.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Awesome
right on
stuff.
the other side of it, yeah.
So I'm kind of debating Cadillac Lyric or the SS wagon.
Well, I wonder if they're going to have a representative from the dealership.
I could represent them.
You could.
I could.
You don't have your Cadillac shirt on.
I'd draw a Cadillac emblem on my arm. And
you get the tattoo right down the street down there. The tattoo booth. And I understand that at 1 o'clock today, there's going to be some electrifying performances, 1 and 3, of some group.
Yeah, I was telling you last night. I want to
lineup, they're called. The lineup.
I'm going to sit. I want to see if I can talk my way into sitting in on the drum kit, do a little China Grove, maybe some blues.
All right. And I'm thinking about Wipeout, too.
I could do Wipeout. We'll start with Wipeout.
Remember Wipeout?
Well, I played. I've got a video of me when we did the gig in Sugarland.
Yeah, I remember Wipeout. We played that with our pencils on our school desks. So at any rate, we would invite you to come on down. I guess we're still looking for our first guest.
Well, now we're looking for Mike. Mike bailed.
Well,
so.
I think that he's looking for
I think the Meekum folks took him.
Let's see. Here's a note from Mr. Oh, I can't read that on the air.
No, be doing that.
Yeah.
We'll get in trouble.
We could do Soul Cars Roundup from Hemmings.
Let's try it. That? Yeah, David's here. He can play.
David, you want to play?
David's playing.
Okay. Now you
can't look.
Don't look over my shoulder. Do you have a pencil?
Come here. We're gonna get her to play too. You want to get on? Let's play.
Lena, come on over.
Come on over here. We're going to play Hemmings Soul Car Roundup.
And the way this works is Don's going to give you a description of a vehicle that sells, and then you have to guess what it's sold for.
Yeah.
He's not going to tell you until the end. Here, sit down. Put that on. There you go.
Come on, you're good. Lena from Meekum Auctions.
Yep, right next door.
Yep. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. So you're going to get to play Hemmings sold cars roundup. Now, they don't pay us any money or anything like that.
No.
It's just a little fun thing that we have done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So our first, now understand also, the rules of the road are, I don't know the actual condition of these things, okay?
Understood, okay.
So obviously that plays a huge part in what these things are worth. So we're just going to go by the seat of our pants here, okay?
All right.
So here's a 1979 Jeep CJ7. It's obviously a 79. They only had 2 doors at the time, and this particular one is being shown without any doors or top. It's got a roll bar on it, and it's got some great big, huge, knobby tires on it. It's silver gray in color. What do you think that would be sold for?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to go $9,000.
$9,000.
Is it a V8?
Don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know as if they had a V8. They might have. I don't think
it
they
was
had
straight
a
6, probably.
yeah, it was either that or a 4. Any ideas?
Okay,
You want a
so
wild guess?
let's see. Maybe I'll go up a little bit. Maybe we'll say 15.
15.
All right.
David?
7,000. 7,000. I'm going low.
Okay. Well, the sold price was $9,500.
Oh, okay.
So
Look
you-
at
yeah,
you.
yeah, I
You were closer than
Got
me.
it without going over.
Now, Jeff is a big Cadillac fan, freak, if you
And
will.
station wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this here is a 1967 Cadillac DeVille convertible. It's red.
Convertible.
What do you think that? And it looks really good too. It could be all a total rust bucket underneath. We don't know.
Could be.
What do you think a '67 Cadillac DeVille would sell for? You want to go first this time?
We'll have you go first again.
I want to go 11,000.
11,000. Okay.
Okay.
David.
9,000.
9,000.
I was thinking that too, but I'll go.
All right. I think I'm going to go in the middle this time. Let's try 10.
Okay. Well, everybody is wrong.
Okay.
This particular car sold for 25.
Oh,
All right. Okay.
$199.
That's a good
So
one.
obviously it was a pretty nice
Jump
car.
up. All right.
Okay.
Awful.
Next page.
Okay.
This one here, not that I would ever go this route, but somebody thought, it's a project. Why is it a project? Because it is a Triumph TR6.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, a 76 Triumph TR6, clearly a convertible. It's a sun-faded red with a raggedy black top on it. What do you think that sold for?
Okay. The car is $4,000 and the tow truck is 12. $4,000.
$4,000?
$4,000. Let's go. I'll go 9.
9?
David?
Good. David?
3,000.
Wow. That would be
He's undercutting me.
Well, let me tell you something. I wouldn't give you $1 for it.
There you go. See?
Okay, so the 76 Triumph TR6 sold for $7,000.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
The trailer would be worth more. Okay, here's something that everybody can relate to. It's that beigey kind of off-white 1965 Ford Mustang, and this is the coupe hardtop. What do you think a 65 Mustang would sell for? Now, I don't think that this is show car quality, although it's on somebody's showroom when they took the picture of it.
Okay.
But I'm giving you a hint here because I've seen some of these cars go for tens and tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, well, I wouldn't say that this was that. I would say that this is more of a weekend driver. It's clean looking, but it could be a rust bucket underneath. What do you think?
But it's at a dealership.
Well, it's at a showroom somewhere.
Showroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showroom.
I'm going to go 22.
22.
That's my number.
Okay, well, you can go
2201.
22,000.
I'm going to go 23.
23. And
I
you?
was actually thinking 25.
Well, it sold for $18,375.
Okay.
Wow.
I did go over.
See, and I guess one of the fun things about doing this is the fact that you get an idea of what these things actually sold for, right?
For sure.
Okay.
How about
Okay.
this would be for Mars? A 1999 Mercedes-Benz E320. Now, this is a station wagon. It's black, looks completely stock and wore out, but it's a black Mercedes, okay?
What year again?
It's a 99.
99.
99. So let's just think of it as, probably a one owner that's, I'm guessing, let me think, probably has at least 50,000 or 100,000 miles on it, somewhere in there.
He's giving you tips from the audience.
I saw that over there.
We'll let you go first.
He knows
then.
better than me. Okay, so he's saying 9.
I'm going to go 85.
12,000.
Michael?
Michael says 10. It sold for 14.7. So it must be
wow,
really,
okay.
must be really, really clean or something. 'Cause
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
Station
Premium.
wagon. Yep, that's right.
you weren't here, but we were talking about a station wagon on the way here. It's parked in a driveway right down the street here. What would you guess the year that was? I'd say a 99. But
Well, I think it was like the high 80s, 87. I think it was 87.
Okay. But it was a Buick estate wagon, okay? And it had the applique
Faux
wood
sticker.
paneling on the side of it. And we were trying to guess, not that it's for sale, we were trying to guess where do you buy that today? And we came up with either Walmart, the sticker on the side of it with the wood paneling, or some old going out of business Ace Hardware store in the shelf paper department.
If you buy the contact paper, you get 10 pounds of nails free.
All right.
Here's one. This would be a good one for your mom.
Okay.
1958 Chevy Del Rey, which is it's a 4-door sedan, but it's pretty clean. I mean, looking, got big wide whites on it. It's medium blue, kind of like Richard Petty blue. What do you think that would sell for? Guessing.
I'll say 27.
Okay. What do you think?
I'll do 25.
25?
32.
32? David?
29.
14.7.
Oh.
Wow.
And part of the reason that I say this is because, so you go to the Mecum auction, okay? And I know, because I've been to the Mecum auction, that there are cars that are really, really nice that sell for what they're worth or more.
Of course.
Because there's that one guy out there every once in a while that goes, I've got to have that car.
That's
and he
me.
bids it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there are also those cars that you go, man, I would really like to have that car. And then the thing sells for like 10 grand. You're going,
That's me.
why didn't I register I would have spent 10 grand on it because there are those cars there.
Now, the last time
Yep.
Mecum was on TV, I watched the Thursday edition, the start of the Kicking It Off, and that's where they have the daily drivers, the lower end of the auction vehicles. And those are the dream for me because there was stuff running across there that I wanted. I wanted. You could spend 50 grand and get, 5 cars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We like to have a little bit for everyone.
Well, here's one for you that's a little bit over and above all of that. But I'm looking at a 1971 Plymouth Scamp. Remember the Scamp?
That was my nickname.
The Plymouth Scamp. It kind of looks like a Duster.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got, the hood scoop on it.
Oh,
and it's
okay. Yeah,
lime green. It's got the bumblebee stripe around the tail end of it. 71 Plymouth Scamp. Then we'll be done with this. What do you think? Any ideas? Guessing?
11.
5,000.
16.
16?
We'll go with that.
Okay, 16.
I said 11.
11. David?
I'm at 5.
21,000.
Oh, closest.
Yeah. Well, it
Very good.
it presents well. Again, we haven't looked underneath it or anything like that, but anyway, it's a fun little thing that we do.
And that's the thing with the Mecum auctions. You can actually go around and look underneath and take your little
course,
mirror. And, if they allow you to put a magnet on it, I don't know if they do that, but
A magnet, yeah,
to check
see how. Yeah.
They're all on
see-
display there. You
Yep,
can take a
yep.
look. Yep.
Hey, I want to remind you that the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk. And podcasts are available from your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream our 3-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. Want to feel good about something special you did for someone special? In Wheel Time and the original Lupi Tortilla group of Tex-Mex restaurants have joined together to help a very worthy cause, God's Garage, a Christian-based 501c3 charity. We know there are lots of places and organizations out there where you can donate a car, truck, or SUV, but we're asking you, our car enthusiast family, to consider donating to God's Garage. Visit godsgarage.org and learn about its mission, the women that have been helped, how each one is screened, and about their Restore You program. A car donation is an easy way to make a difference in the lives of others. God's Garage needs good operating vehicles, but will take all types in working and non-working condition. Make your heart and soul feel good by donating your gently used vehicle and help support single mothers, widows, and wives of deployed military at godsgarage.org.
Mecum Auctions, the world's largest collector car auction company, returns to Houston, Texas, April 4th through the 6th at NRG Center, featuring 1,000 muscle cars, Corvettes, trucks, customs, and more. Broadcast on Motor Trend TV and streaming live on Max. From avid collectors to those new to the Mecum experience, we welcome everyone. Register to bid now at mecum.com.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, coming to you today from the 46th Annual Corvette Chevy Expo at Galveston Island Convention Center at the San Luis Resort. If you want to punch it in, come in here on your Google or whatever you're looking at. 5600 Seawall Boulevard is the address here. And we're going to talk to Bill here in a very short period of time. Time now for the racing calendar.
Oh, yeah.
And Jeffrey's got that.
I've got it. It's just your basic stuff coming on. Now, IndyCar started last weekend. It was great. I watched it. It was a lot of fun. It was good stuff in the streets of St. Petersburg. But the 24th is the next time the IndyCar Series is coming on. And it's the $1 Million Challenge. It's at the Thermal Club Raceway. It's going to be on NBC. So
what
Mike,
is the Thermal Club Raceway?
I believe it's out west. It doesn't give any specifics on that.
It's
but
hot.
It's yeah,
thermal.
Tickets are still available, Michael, if you want to go.
Yeah.
Then we're talking about NASCAR tomorrow. They're at Bristol, baby. NASCAR's at Bristol. It's going to be on Fox, and it's going to be at 3:30.
I hope they're not putting dirt over the track.
No. I think they're getting rid of that kind of stuff. I think there's the dirt is.
It didn't resonate with the followers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
NHRA last weekend, of course, our friend Erica, she won Gainesville, her first time she's ever won that. It was a great show, good stuff. They come back on the 24th of March at the Lucas Oil NHRA Winter Nationals in Pomona. It's going to be a 7 p.m. broadcast on FS1. I know that's not good for everybody. And then, of course, Formula One starts the middle of next week with the Australian Grand Prix practices. And then next Saturday, it's going to be the Australian Grand Prix Formula One, whatever.
We know that you love Formula One.
I'm not a Formula One fan, and it's all because
of
them.
And it really hurts you to even use those words.
I know.
All right, time now for this hour's car review. Mr. Mars has a review of the Ram 1500.
Yeah, do. It is actually the 2023 Ram 1500, and they kept it in the fleet a long time because everybody was wanting to get a hands on
the fleet of what?
Oh, in the press fleet, excuse me. It's because everybody was wanting to get a hold of this vehicle. And it comes in 7 trim levels, starting with the Tradesman, which is going to be your basic work truck. Then it goes up through the Bighorn Lone Star, which are technically the same things. The Bighorn's Lone Star in Texas, Laramie Rebel, the Limited Longhorn, the Limited, and then the Hot Rod TRX. We had the Limited Elite Crew Cab 4x4. Now, the Elite is a new sub-trim level, if you will, that's available for the Limited. And this is a full-size pickup. It's got 5 passengers in it. This trim level, again, is new for 2023. So it's got the LED lighting all the way around, headlights, taillights, etc. But I also found that it had a LED light in the tailgate latch compartment that shines down on the trailer hitch so that you can see whenever you're hooking up your trailer. I thought it was really cool. Got the multifunctional tailgate. It locks whenever you lock everything else. It's got the dampening system that comes down on it. The power tailgate release that kind of lowers it. Doesn't make it go back up, but it will lower it. Makes it nice and convenient. The power running boards, my wife really liked the power running boards. For one thing, they came out long.
Your wife is only 4'11", so she would.
Needs them, yeah. But it's got a wide step on it, and it comes way out, and it's quick. We were rolling on some 20 by 3-inch aluminum wheels, really nice looking. And we had the trailer tow group. Now, this includes the reverse steering system that's mounted in the dash so that you can tell the computer which way you want to go, and it'll turn the steering wheel accordingly to make the trailer go
That's pretty cool.
the direction you need. Now, inside, we were in the Limited, you got to remember. So we had the Elite package. So we had the premium leather seating. Had a digital rearview mirror. We had the heads-up display. The front seats are heated and ventilated. The rear seats were ventilated. They weren't heated, but they were ventilated. We had the Uconnect system, which I dearly love the way it works. We had the big 12-inch display for it. We found that's where you get your Uconnect infotainment system, the nav, convenience controls, all your inside pieces for that. We also had the 12-inch digital gauge cluster. You can format the things that you want for the driver that you can see up front on it. Works out really well, particularly with the heads-up display. We had the 19-speaker Hardin Karman premium sound system that would literally, you could almost make that cab expand with a thump, thump, thump.
Could almost bring Jimmy Buffett back.
Yeah. Wireless charger, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all those good things, and plenty of places to plug your stuff in. Now, we had the 5.7-liter Hemi with the e-torque system up front under the hood. Can't get that anymore. Has 395 horsepower, 410 pound-feet of torque.
That.
And I do like the e-torque system. I was well impressed with it when I first ran across it. The tow rating on this vehicle, properly equipped with this tow package, 11,470 pounds. Haul rating, 1,990 pounds in a half-ton truck. It's got a haul on it. Got air suspension all the way around. The e-torque system helps with the acceleration. You're not going to find a whole lot better. Base model price on this vehicle is $42,155. Base trim price is $68,145. Our MSRP is tested, $79,165 for a really nice truck. Runs up against the Super Cab, Ford F-150, the Chevy Silverado 1500, Toyota Tundra, and it'd be a tough choice between all of them if you're looking for a truck in that caliber.
Wow.
All right, thank you, sir. I forgot to tell everybody that Jeff's racing calendar was sponsored by Texas Muscle Car Club Challenge.
Thank you.
Quick break now. We'll be right back here on the In Wheel Time Talk Show. Shoot us an email if you want to get in touch with us. The address is info@inwheeltime.com. And be sure to follow us on Facebook. Back in a flash.
The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipes mean when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the original Lupi Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here's the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Lupi Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Speaking of original, nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupi Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Lupi Tortilla Katy is another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Lupi's. It's located just off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggie Land? Head to the Lupi Tortilla in College Station, located just around the corner from Kyle Field. It's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Headed east to Louisiana, stop in at the Lupi Tortilla in Beaumont. It too's on I-10. You can't miss it. The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants invites you in for the best Tex-Mex anywhere. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. Discover automotive history at the 46th Annual Corvette Chevy Expo in Galveston, March 16th and 17th. See over 135 show cars from vintage to modern. Shop the diverse vendors, swap meet, and experience the craft show as you join in the celebration of car culture. Visit CorvetteChevyExpo.com for discount tickets. The In Real Time Car Talk Show will be there too, sponsored by the world-famous Mecum Auction in Houston, April 4th through the 6th. Be sure to stop by and say hello Saturday, 10 to 1, March 16th at the Corvette Chevy Expo in Galveston. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.